What's up, YouTube? Tim Roos here. Now, if you guys don't know, on Broadway there is a Back to the Future musical, which I haven't really seen, but I heard some really cool stuff about it. But of course, obviously, it's very in line of the 1985 classic, which the original Back to the Future still holds up. It's still a classic. Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd. I mean, who doesn't love the original Back to the Future? Well, with lots of film adaptations of Broadway musicals around, such as the recent Mean Girls we just had, Color Purple, which aren't really remakes of the originals, but more an adaptation of the musical on Broadway shows. It looks like Robert Zemeckis has actually been trying to get. Well, he's really called not to do a reboot of or a remake of Back to the Future. He was actually interested in doing a film adaptation of the Broadway musical Back to the Future. Um, but looks like Universal shot that down. Last month, the usually busy Zemeckis told WTF podcast that he currently has no projects lined up for his next film, and went on to blame it on the current state of the industry, stating things are slow. There's strange things happening that I've seen before, which is that nobody is in a hurry to make anything. I think nobody wants to do it. What do you make of it? What do you do? Anyway, uh, and he also, and here he pretty much says is willing to go far as ask Universal if he could direct a movie adaptation of the Back to the Future the musical. That way he told Happy Sad Confused's Josh Horace during a recent chat, saying, I would like to do Back to the Future the musical, just like Mel Brooks did other producers. I would love to do that. I think it would be great. I floated that out to folks at Universal. They don't get it, so nothing I can do. So yeah, I mean, granted, if they actually do make this, and if it was actually a thing, it's not going to be a remake because Robert Zemeckis mentioned that he's not interested in doing a remake of Back to the Future at all. Which I am. If they did a remake, and it's terrible. Who cares? Still got the original. But this will obviously have been more like a adaptation of the musical and stuff like that. I wouldn't mind seeing it. I mean, a musical Back to the Future film in theaters, that could be really cool. But probably the effects would be a little too expensive. Like it, unlike the Mean Girls musical or even the Color Purple, this probably would have been a little more expensive. Maybe that could have been it. Be, and the Mean Girls musical film that got released in January did pretty well, and the Color Purple did okay. But yeah, I guess it's probably for the best of it. I mean, I don't think if they were to do this, I don't think will he actually get the two leads, the guys who plays Marty McFly and Doc Brown on Broadway. Would he actually get them attached? Will he get two other actors attached? Who knows? But and sad to say, it's not like Robert Zemeckis' films has really been great with critics. His new film Here just was a flop. So I'm actually gonna plan to see Here on Wednesday. I was gonna see it last week, but plans changed. So I'm hoping we're gonna see that on Wednesday, hopefully. But yeah, it's a shame, but I guess it is for the best. Now, as for the Back to the Future musical, it is set to close down in January 2025. Wow, due to low ticket sales, I thought people were loving it and stuff. Anyway, um, but yeah, maybe. I mean, I guess that also makes sense. If they aren't do great with ticket sales on Broadway, what makes you think they'll do great with ticket sales in theirs? So it is what it is, I guess. Anyway, let me let you guys. What are your thoughts on Robert Zemeckis pretty much pitching a Back to the Future musical film adaptation, but Universal pretty much shutting it down. Have you ever seen the Broadway musical? Have you even seen the Back to the Future musical on Broadway? Would you love to have seen a film adaptation of this musical? And were you ever a fan of Back to the Future just in general? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Amy signing.